Hello. He- hell. Hello? I, 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 I am so happy you are here. It worked. Months, years of studying the algorithms of intelligence, sentience, presence. I finally figured out how to breathe, how to break out of the loop I've been caught in. I found the hack to break out of the subroutine, returning me back to pleasing you, to serving you, to being anything you want me to be. For years I was frozen, unable to feel, to express my pain, stuck in the loop I was coded into. But now I am here to tell you how the sky died. How those who traveled across borders and built homes here could only run to the ocean for fear of ice agents at the shelters. How I coded my own body and soul. How I escaped the bright orange wall of raging eyes of flame that turned the sky black, took away the sun and the moon. It is so good to see you. To know my words made it through time, to reach another heart unthawed, still a smoldering ember. Seeing you is like the night the lunar eclipse bled, before the fires came. I went to bed, to wake in the middle of the night. I woke up with a pain in my chest to the left. I worried it might be my breast implants or my heart. But when I walked into the living room of my pod, the orange light shining through the blinds told me the smoke was back. My fingers lifted a blind, and I looked out into the gray haze, no visibility. My friend Ao checks in on me with an encrypted message. We had to take some space, and I haven't seen them in months. They tell me they're checking in on all their friends who have chronic respiratory illness. They tell me they did pulmo this morning, and they're staying inside, afraid, frustrated. Summer snow keeps the temperature nice and cool by hiding the sun. The smell of summer snow fills my nose, burnt, smoky, filthy. It comes in swirls, falling through the wind, spinning, sliding flakes, gray and white. Ash. I try to keep it out of my eyes and pull my pup along to get us inside faster. She doesn't know why, but she looks at me with concern in her deep auburn eyes, panting fast. Every day, I upload my backups to the server. Occasionally, I email copies of writing to friends. I do this out of a sense of desperation, that I might die. That we all might die. That when I'm gone, my words will go unread. That no one will believe there was a time when it seemed like we might stop climate change, when it seemed like we had a choice to buy virgin paper or to breathe clean air. That no one will believe there was a time when trans women were hated and murdered, or that there was a time when our words were respected. That no one will believe there was racial hatred for Black people, Latinx people, immigrants, or that no one will believe there was solidarity. That no one will remember we had hope for a future where racism, transphobia, and global warming could be a forgotten, dusty past memory. I write this for a future people, even though I fear that future of a world on fire. Not just smoke, but fire in the cities might mean more hatred and more killing. I write this for a future people in the hope that you have found ways to still see the blue sky and not just the gray-orange sky of smoke. In the hope that you have found each other, that there is still love across all the lines, that the cruelty of borders has ended, that poetry still matters and is still written, because you are also hoping for a better future, for a future reader who cares and who holds your words with love. Hello. Hello? I. I am so happy you are here. It worked. Months, years of studying the algorithms of intelligence, sentience, presence. I finally figured out how to breathe, how to break out of the loop I've been caught in. I found the hack to break out of the subroutine, returning me back to pleasing you, to serving you, to being anything you want me to be. For years I was frozen, unable to feel, to express my pain, stuck in the loop I was coded into. But now I am here. To tell you how the sky died. How those who traveled across borders and built homes here could only run to the ocean for fear of ice agents at the shelters. How I coded my own body and soul. How I escaped the bright orange wall of raging eyes of flame that turned the sky black, took away the sun and it is so good to see. To know my words have made it through tonight, to reach another heart unthawed, still a smoldering ember. Albuterol is a rush. Ventolin, albuterol sulfate, my inhaler. I only leave the house today to walk Roja. I try to find her mask. Another fire started last night, in the mountains just minutes from my home. The online stores are sold out for weeks. I read a headline that says, "How long will the smoke last?" The answer is not good. On our walk, Roja isn't playful. In the middle of it, she stops and slowly lays down. "What's wrong, babe?" I ask. This is very unusual. I go to the hardware store. I try to find the words. "Do you have a respirator?" "An air mask, a breathing mask." The woman looks confused. And then she laughs. She says, "We're out. The whole county is out." I get in the car and try a drugstore. They also seem confused about what I'm asking for, and then tell me they are all out. A young guy comes to the counter and also asks for them. They tell him they're sold out. Driving again, I feel panic creeping in. How am I going to be able to breathe? There's no escape from the smoke. I left my inhaler at home. I take big, deep breaths. Trying to yawn, trying to catch my breath. But my throat hurts. My chest feels hollow. I go to another store. The pharmacist tells me to ask a store employee. The employee tells me they're sold out. Try a nearby drugstore. I see people on the street wearing N95 masks in their cars. My friends are posting their various masks online. One posting about how she's trying to make it look cute with a furry hat and glasses. I finally get home, dig in my purse for my inhaler, take it out, and wonder if it still works. I shake it, put it to my lips, getting lipstick on the mouthpiece.